A few weeks ago, I made this video about how I'm finding that LLMs are eating business logic. What I meant by that is, for tasks that previously required writing code, they can now be done straight up with a prompt to an LLM, especially the latest crop of reasoning LLMs like Gemini 2.5 Pro or o3. And the example I used at the time was summarizing all the stories on the Hacker News front page. I'd had a script to do that, and now I can do that with just a prompt. And this just happened to me for the second time, and so I'm making this video explaining what that use case was and how I do it now with just a prompt. So the second use case is downloading and summarizing YouTube videos. I had a script, fairly complex script, maybe 400 lines of Python, which, given a YouTube URL, would summarize it. And the way it worked internally was the first step was to download the YouTube video using the YTDLP library. The second step was to transcribe it using OpenAI's Whisper text-to-speech library. And then I would ship this entire transcript along with a summarization prompt to an LLM. And it worked fairly well. That's fine. However, recently Gemini released a feature, and shout out to Sam Witteveen for explaining this in a video. They released a feature where you can simply provide a YouTube URL in a call to Gemini along with an arbitrary prompt. And this prompt could ask for any kind of analysis on the video. You could ask for a summary of the video, or you could ask one very specific question about the content of the video. And note that this has visual understanding. Your prompt could ask about things that appear in the video, not just the spoken voice in the video. And so that entire flow I described of downloading using YTDLP, then transcribing using Whisper, then shipping of the transcript to an LLM, all that is now unnecessary and is replaced by a much shorter script, which simply takes this YouTube video URL and a prompt. Again, the prompt could be specific to a task I have, like summarizing the video or asking about some visual element of the video. Or in my case, sometimes I make videos where I just ramble for a bit and I want to convert it to a blog post, so I could have a prompt that says, look at the content of what the speaker is saying in this video, what he's showing on the screen, and write it up as a blog post, which, by the way, worked pretty decently. Anyway, so that script is basically just me giving a prompt and a YouTube URL to Gemini. And this is the crux of it. Funnily enough, there's more lines of code that deal with command line flags and all the plumbing than with the task of just giving the task to the LLM. So there you have it. There's another concrete example, something that I use almost daily, where the LLM ate the biz logic and I don't need a long, complex script for it anymore. All right, thanks.